There's no such thing as karma, sorry.
If he's right, then why didn't people vote for the former prosecutor?
Hilarious.
It's not that I've gotten old, it's that your ideas are stupid.
This time, Bill Maher has ignited the internet once more by arguing with The View and directly criticizing the woke movement. One of Maher's harshest criticisms to date, according to many, was given in a heated confrontation with Joy Behar. When Maher made a bold remark, comparing wearing a MAGA hat to flashing a swastika, the storm started. Social media was enraged by his remarks, with detractors denouncing the analogy as disrespectful to both Trump supporters and Holocaust victims' memories. Speaking bluntly, Maher called the comment distracting and irresponsible. Adding to the tense environment with her own incisive remarks, co-host Sunny Hostin jumped in. Nonetheless, Maher refuted their claims with his trademark mix of witty commentary and scathing humor. Did Maher touch a raw nerve, or did it highlight the widening cultural rift in America? This dramatic moment has sparked a heated internet debate.
Well, I had a different question, but it struck me that in the first segment you used the term woke, and you said that woke is what was sort of ruining everything. And I know that you're
No, I didn't say ruining everything. I said that's why Trump could get reelected.
That's why Trump could get reelected.
Yeah.
So the term woke has been, in my view, co-opted by the right and weaponized and bastardized. And so I was surprised to hear you use the term, because historically, as you know, because I think you're quite brilliant, that woke is a word used by the Black community to note that we must be aware of social injustices.
But words
and
migrate.
So why is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing, and originally that was absolutely a great thing. Alert to injustice, who's not for that? But words do migrate. Now, I'll use any term you...
In an intense exchange with The View co-hosts, Bill Maher didn't mince words when he questioned their position on Trump fans. The argument started when Joy Behar said that Trump supporters have to answer for his deeds. Widespread criticism was directed at her statement for unjustly categorizing millions of people as negative. Sunny Hostin backed Bihar's viewpoint by highlighting moral accountability, but her comments reignited controversy and were criticized for widening the gulf. Whoopi Goldberg tried to calm the heated debate, but her unclear comments left many wondering where she stood. Prominent for her fair-minded opinions, Sarah Haynes said that rather than condemning Trump supporters outright, we should understand their reasons for their decisions. She urged empathy, but the passion of the debate overpowered her plea. Then came Bill Maher, who criticized the panel's ideas harshly, claiming that making broad generalizations just makes people feel more alienated. Maher pointed out that many Trump supporters have economic or personal motivations that have nothing to do with prejudice or hatred. He highlighted rising divisions, even among progressive circles, and emphasized the importance of productive discourse above divisive language. Joy Behar's controversial comments were rebutted by Bill Maher in a scathing and convincing manner. Labeling half the nation as Nazis, he contended, not only trivializes the atrocities of the Nazi government, but also widens rifts and precludes any possibility of fruitful discussion. Maher warned that such rhetoric merely alienates people. It doesn't persuade. Speaking to the other side rather than demonizing them is crucial, according to Maher, if the intention is to bring about change.
Above any matters of politics or what's right or wrong, the one thing I know for sure about America is this. It's run by mean girls. Endless, unforgiving, zero-tolerance mindset bent on punishing and disappearing anyone caught saying the wrong thing. The right response to speech you don't like is more speech. You love to speak truth to power, and we always should, but you have completely lost the ability to speak truth to bullshit.
Just, no, it's not that I've gotten old, it's that your ideas are stupid.
The response in the View studio was clear. Even the normally receptive audience applauded as Maher made his arguments. Maher seemed to take the lead in the argument, even after Behar's angry, "How dare you?" The wider cultural divide in America was highlighted by this conversation, which went beyond a simple argument over Trump or Behar's comments. In his criticism of what he sees as the overreach of woke ideology, Maher has often claimed that it alienates independents and moderates. Maher argues that language policing and the suppression of opposing viewpoints are two examples of these developments that impede sincere dialogue and compromise, making them more difficult to achieve in today's culture.
Saying that Whoopi Goldberg getting yanked from The View right after she attacked me on The View is karma. There's no such thing as karma, sorry. The only word to describe it: when a big game hunter gets trampled by an elephant and then eaten by lions. Hilarious. The one thing I know for sure about America is this: it's run by mean girls. Mean girls in the press and in politics and in life. And when they smell blood in the water, Democrats run for office as if the voters don't live here. The right response to speech you don't like is more...
When he believes his own side has gone too far, Bill Maher frequently challenges it, setting himself apart from his contemporaries. Unlike many analysts, Maher takes a stand that is praised and criticized for not caving into either the Trump acolytes or the woke crowd. When Trump won the 2016 election, Maher did not dismiss his followers as unredeemable, but rather acknowledged their frustrations, a position that was not so prevalent at the time. This readiness to address difficult realities has come to define Maher's analysis. In his most recent argument on The View, Maher attacked Joy Behar for her hesitation to criticize President Biden while openly examining Trump backers. He brought this discrepancy to light, highlighting the unfairness of the system. Not hesitating to point out Biden's inadequacies, Maher contrasted Trump's indisputable energy with the president's seeming difficulties. His direct remarks forced the audience to consider the difficulties of leading across party lines.
Woke is what was sort of ruining everything, and I know that you're...
No, I didn't say ruining everything. I said that's why Trump could get reelected.
That's why Trump could get reelected.
Yeah.
So,
But words do migrate. Now, I'll use any term you want. Don't tell me that the left hasn't changed. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when it was the conservatives who hated the Jews.
Yeah.
Okay? That was a joke. But, watching people protest for a terrorist organization like Hamas, that straightened me up pretty quick. Now, this is a war. Do you think Hamas needs to be destroyed? This is the question.
Yes.
You do?
yes.
So if they need to be destroyed, how do we do that? It's a war. I don't know how to do that, and you don't know how to do that.
Are you at all concerned about the innocent civilians that have been collectively punished and murdered, largely children and women?
Of course.
And
I assume they racially Of course, everybody is, but that's what happens in a war. Here's a way to stop that. Stop attacking Israel.
Bill Maher's message was poignant and unambiguous. Voters are gravitating towards Trump as a result of the left's obsession with awakened ideology. Though they may be supported in progressive circles, policies like defunding the police or claiming that men may get pregnant alienate regular Americans, according to Maher. The left is giving Trump a wealth of campaign material by supporting these out-of-date notions, Maher contends. Trump's commercials are allegedly being scripted by the woke movement, according to critics. Beyond The View and its hosts, Maher's criticism was a more general warning to the left. They risk losing the battle for hearts and minds if they don't reconnect with the concerns of ordinary voters, he says. Rather than using contentious language and purity standards, Maher supports a return to common sense and productive discourse. More than a criticism, this moment represents a challenge. In order to heal America's deepening rifts, Maher urges the left to reconsider their strategy and give priority to substantive discussion. It's unclear whether his message will be understood, but one thing is certain: American cultural divisions are still present. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.